Back to Ferra Torr. It should be most likely. Yes, it is. Oh, part of it is Lackey, though. Not Ruthless. Lackey. Why would you go Lackey versus this character? Do you think it's for the reverse? Honestly, ever since the big nerfs to Lackey, where I say the big nerfs, when the uppercut lost its armor, that was the last time I think I really ever saw anyone play Lackey competitively. So I'm not really sure why you would pick it now. I'd like to be shown, right? That's the armor on the roll, perhaps. Perhaps maybe the roll will get through it, but at the very least, maybe he just wants those limbs. Maybe it's all about the footsies. So remember, you do get that consistent down one with Lackey as well. We're going straight into another match. This is the losers bracket action. No surrender, DJT. This is BxA Forever King Jr. One of these guys is going home, but not after some really good results to get here in the first place. But already the corner carry coming out from DJT. You can see he just wants to play at that range, just build as much bar as he can. Forever King Jr. has access to that breaker. Oh, clean jump in, but didn't quite punish the Tremor in time. There's the push block, catching it. And maybe that's one of the reasons, actually, the hit confirmation. Oh, wow, what was that? Almost a fantastic combo. I mean, even though he dropped the end, he's done so much damage there already. Here we go, hit confirms again. Oh, the drop. But even though the meter burn Torr uppercut, the Torr Yukin, even though it's lost that armor properties, you can still confirm into it to turn any of your standing strings into a launch. You still have that option. Now, I guess the heartbreaker in that round was, if you actually look at the damage that Forever King Jr. left on the table, that was the damage that DJT didn't have if he landed those combos. Yeah, exactly. Always heartbreaking when you sort of calculate the damage that way, I suppose, after drops. Again, I think DJT is going to consistently be ending these combos in that anything to send them far away. And again, the jump back is such a strong tool. Quite surprised that launch didn't connect. Seemed like he was right in range for it, but I suppose not. Goes to the flash parry, Forever King being too patient to fall for it. No bar to meter burn that. Could have been a full combo as well. Oh, that recovers so quickly. Oh, doesn't finish. Oh, when armor meets armor, but DJT comes off better in the trade. Oh, wow, crisp recovered fast enough to anti-air still. Good block on the low, but no hit confirm again. Actually, no, opting to go for a restand situation instead of anything else. Oh, catches the board 1-2-1. The game one does go. Now, players like, I think he's probably going to either change character or variation. I think at the very least it'll be a variation change. I'll be very surprised to see him stick with Lackey. Yeah, we're going straight back into Ruthless. This is kind of what we expected, right? Back into Ruthless. Indeed, getting access to that massive, and I mean massive damage potential. And obviously you get those projectiles as well. I mean, the projectiles might be the big one, because if he's struggling a lot at long range when DJT's kind of just sending out those low cutters and getting the ground pounds in, maybe that's what you need to contest with it. Well, you would think that the overhead Ferra toss would do a good job of actually keeping DJT out of the air. Here we go, yeah, by the way, yes, there is a hell of a lot of hype going on in this room, not just for Mortal Kombat right now. Oh, of course. There's that big knockdown once again, the big corner carry from DJT. DJT being very careful. And I think that actually being a little bit less antsy to throw those projectiles because he knows that the Ferra toss is a problem. Oh, there's the cancel. Full combo. That's actually one thing that I think this Ruthless always has going for it, though, is as soon as you're blocking and you think they're going to enforce the mix-up of overhead Ferra toss or the low Ferra sweep, they just go for the pain in game, right? Do a little bit of damage to themselves, get that massive damage buff. If you're waiting for an overhead or low, you're just going to eat that, and then he can start mixing you up, maybe stagger, maybe throw. Actually have a lot of rushdown options. So the damage was actually adjusted on some of the OTG moves when you meter burn. Tremor's meter burn being one of them, but it still does, damage outright. So if you know it's going to kill, like we just saw in that round, you can still spend it and get good effect. Another low cutter. Doesn't run into the NJP though. Yeah, I mean, it's not just access to good armor and good damage, actually a command grab as well. Quite a while, I think Ruthless has been considered probably the most reliable variation for this character. Here comes the pressure again, trying to go for the flash parry, but whiffs. Actually gets the wrong input as well, and King Jr. taking a second round. Really nice confirm as well, though, just getting that launch in time. King Jr. looking actually a nice chunk of bar here too as well. Same time, DJT has that breaker, but we've already seen what he can do with the bar. The comebacks we saw versus Silvery earlier on. Straight through that one with another flash parry. Dropped input potentially. Maybe. Goes into the throw anyway. King Jr. doesn't take it. Another attempt, probably trying to power through a wake-up attack instead.
Oh, wow. Flings him to the sky. Big corner pressure coming out now, even bigger damage.
And the Pain Gain does such an amazing job of adding to that. And armor break properties, what an answer.
Wow, that's that could be it. That actually might be enough. That's going to be way more than enough. And a clean 46% to tie things up one game apiece.
The change to Ruthless, you can definitely understand that. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, just the up-close pressure, the access to the NJP. I mean, getting that NJP as well, that's really important too.
This is really looking to be like the kind of the perfect tournament for King Jr. He's just playing so out of his mind against truly top-level opponents.
Hey, so far, this is his run and losers. I mean, it's almost his tournament in some ways. This is the overhead, but goes to the armor. Yeah, nice knowledge there too, knowing you can actually interrupt that. And there's that classic mix-up, NJP or low, both of which will launch.
Oh, wow. Really clean anti, but unfortunately really doesn't get much off it at all.
And again, there's the reversal. Very important though is the corner repositioning. Here we go, full combo. That's going to do big damage. It'll be a while before he can break this. Before he can break, the damage has already been done.
Oh, blocks the low. Goes to the grab. Wonderful throw tech from Ferra King. Block break from DJT to keep himself alive.
Shouts to Injustice.
Oh. Now, okay. Block breaker into round loss. That is not what you want to happen if you're DJT right now.
Pretty much worst case scenario. Going into the next round and down on resources.
He is both of those things at the moment. Ferra King Jr., big corner pressure coming out. He's just building all of this bar while he's doing it.
And he's actually almost had the ability to spend one. Bear in mind, you can actually launch off the meter burn overhead or low now. Have been for quite some time.
Oh, wow, running under. Straight under.
Oh, clean jump in. That's going to be a full combo as well. Drops though. Actually a very pivotal drop in the favor of DJT if he can pull this one back. Looking a bit unlikely, but again, another drop from Ferra King Jr.
Oh wow, plow straight through the armor. That's probably going to be enough. Does that mean, no, he drops it again. King Jr. execution thoroughly letting him down at the moment. No, doesn't quite chip.
Oh no, the overhead, hang on. He's got the bar. Oh, and there it is, spent at the last minute. He was just waiting for the time to do that.
King Jr. goes up 2-1 against DJT. Does DJT swap characters or does he stick with Aftershock? He does have many characters up his sleeve. Looks like he's gone straight for the rematch though. This will be the last character he gets to play in this set.
See, normally, with some Tremors, you would often see them sort of switch to Crystalline for this kind of matchup. Because if Ferra has access like a command grab or single hitting moves as reversal options, that's where Crystalline would sort of blow through that. But you can see that DJT is getting so much mileage out of the Ground Blast and things that Aftershock gets access to. And it's clearly his favorite character too.
Gets a big grab though, 22% launch. That's really good for him.
Oh.
NJP though, ouch.
It's going to hurt big time, gets the launch. Uppercut as well. Oh, so much damage.
Okay, that did quite a bit. Quite a bit of damage. Ferra King Jr. looking really close. That's going to be enough. I love that, just to get the corner positioning as well, knowing it would have enough to do chip, but would still swap positions.
On hit or block, that was going to be on the money, and the repositioning was why he's now on match point against DJT. There's the painting game.
Cancel.
Yeah, lots of respect coming out of DJT right now. Speaking of which, tagged by the low.
All forward dash just right up in his face again, doesn't want to let him move at all.
Overhead, watch out for that one.
There's the blocks. Oh wow, walks at him and does nothing. That could have been huge for Ferra King Jr., but he didn't get the launch. He has the bar, breaks through it.
Might be one more play, back to back. There it is again! Ferra King Jr. again claims another player in this loser's bracket, but this time it's DJT.